This is IMT News.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I extend a warm welcome to all the participants, respected elders, distinguished guests, and dear students joining us today for this important IT counseling session organized by the Universal Memon Organization. I hope you all are in good health and spirits. It gives me immense pleasure to be a part of this event, which reflects our commitment to empowering the youth of the Memon community through the world of technology. As you all know, in today's rapidly evolving world, information technology has become an essential tool for progress and development. IT is not just about coding or software development, it opens doors to multiple fields like data science, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, digital marketing, and much more. The Universal Memon Organization recognizes this immense potential and has taken the initiative to provide guidance and support to all aspiring individuals who want to build a successful career in IT. This session aims to help you navigate the vast opportunities in IT, provide insights into the most in-demand skills, and offer counseling on how to get started or advance in your IT journey. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the entire team behind organizing this session, especially key members whose tireless efforts have made this event possible. The Universal Memon Organization has always been a pillar of support for the community, whether in the realm of business, social service, or education. I'm proud that we continue to extend this support into the realm of technology and IT. To all the students and participants here today, I want to emphasize that we are living in an era where future is digital. The decisions you make now regarding your education and career will shape the course of your life. IT offers you the chance to contribute not only to your personal growth, but also to the progress of society as a whole. I encourage each of you to listen carefully to our experienced speakers today. They will be sharing their knowledge on various aspects of IT, from learning resources, certifications, job opportunities, to internships and freelancing. This session is designed to empower you to make informed decisions and take steps towards a successful career in IT. In conclusion, I would like to remind you all that the Universal Memon Organization is here to support you at every step. Don't hesitate to ask questions or seek help from the counselors. This is just the beginning of many initiatives we are taking to support the youth in reaching their full potential. Once again, I thank all of you for your time and participation. I pray that Allah grants you success in your endeavors and guides you on the path of knowledge and prosperity. Let's make the most of this session and may it be a stepping stone toward greater achievements. Jazakallah khair, and I look forward to an engaging and insightful session ahead. With that, I hand over the session to our esteemed speakers. Bismillah, let's begin.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum everybody, Assalamu alaikum students. Thank you for your time and thank you for joining us today. Today I'll give you just a brief introduction on who I am and what do I do. So my name is Haris Umar. I am the president of Media Cell of the Universal Memon Organization. What my job role in this Universal Memon Organization is that I work alongside the IT. So I'm basically one of the IT person who will work alongside with Furqan Bhai and Nurunka with the classes on the background. And I also do the media with the news media, and I also run that. So that's a bit of me. So please, any questions and answers, we will take them. You please write them on the chat box, and inshallah Furqan Bhai will able to answer them at the end of the session. Okay. So can I have Hafiz Iqbal Junawala to do the Quran recitation, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث صدق الله العظيم.
Okay, Afzal, can you please unmute, and then we can have your speech.
My name is Afzal Malbarwala. I am the president of India chapter of Universal Memon Organization. I am thankful to everybody for giving me this opportunity on this good day of UMO, the first class of IT, which is the vision of everybody in UMO. Forming of Universal Memon Organization was a vision of Mr. Omar Memon, born out of a shared desire to unite, empower, and uplift our community. Mr. Noor Mohammad Patel, Haji Patel, Mr. Shiraz Yunus, Mr. Hanif Shikhani, and Mr. Rahil Bhagar wholeheartedly supported his idea and vision shared, and Universal Memon Organization was founded. It is an absolute honor to be before you today as we gather to inaugurate a program that holds immense promise, the launch of the IT counseling session under the banner of UMO India chapter. This moment represents the coming together of vision, hard work, and a shared commitment to empowering our community through technology. UMO India has always believed in the power of education to transform lives. As a chapter, we have tirelessly worked toward fostering a sense of unity, growth, and innovation within our Memon community. Today marks a significant milestone in that journey. As we open the doors to the IT session, we are not simply offering education, we are providing an opportunity to dream bigger, to innovate, and to become architects of the future. I have always believed that access to knowledge and the right resources can change the trajectory of a life, and that belief is what drives UMO India efforts today. This IT session stands as a testament to the power of collective effort. Thanks to everyone, the support of our partners, and the relentless energy of our members, we are now able to provide a world-class platform for learning. Whether mastering coding, understanding the intricacies of data, or exploring cutting-edge technologies, this session will offer theoretical knowledge and hands-on real-world experience. In today's fast-paced digital world, it is not just about what you know, but how you apply that knowledge to make an impact. This session is designed to equip you with exactly that mindset. To the students enrolling in this program, remember the future is yours to shape. I encourage you to approach this journey with curiosity and courage. Don't be afraid to ask questions, to explore new ideas, and to push the boundaries of what's possible. You are the innovators, the thinkers, and the leaders of tomorrow. With the skills you gain here, you will have the tools to make an indelible mark not only in your own life, but also on the world at large. UMO India has always believed that knowledge is a means to personal success and a way to give back to the community. Not only the Memon community, but going forward, UMO will provide the session to every needy students of any caste, creed, and religion for their upliftment in the society. As you grow in this field, I urge you to share what you learn, collaborate with others, and inspire more people to follow in your footsteps. Our vision is not just to nurture individual talent, but also to build a community where technology is a force for good, a force that uplifts, connects, and derives positive changes. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has contributed to making this day possible. To our team at UMO India, your commitment to education and empowerment has made all the difference. To our partners and supporters, thank you for believing in our mission and for your valuable contribution. In closing, I want to leave you with one thought. The world of technology is vast and ever changing, but with the right foundation, there are no limits to what you can achieve. I am confident that this IT session will be a place where dreams turn into realities, where ideas come to life, and where the next generation of tech pioneers will rise. It gives me great pleasure to commence this IT session of the UMO India chapter. May it be a gateway to knowledge, growth, and boundless opportunities for all. I would also like to thank Mr. Haji Patel, Mr. Noor Mohammad Patel, and other trustees of India chapter who had confidence in me and offered me to be the president of India chapter. Thank you very much to everybody.
Thank you very much, Mr. Uncle. Very nice speech and very well said. Okay, students, so now we will start our session, which I'm gonna play a video of the class which will happen today. It's gonna tell you about the agenda, what classes will we have, and basically all the knowledge you need to know. And it will be done by Furqan Patel.
Hello, everybody. Hello, students. I would like to firstly welcome you and would like to thank you that you've taken time out for attending this session. This is an education initiative by Universal Memon Organization. This is the first session and which we wanted to start with an introductory counseling so that we are able to talk about what are the different fields in IT, what is the work that we are going to do in IT, and what are the careers that are available for you. I will be running through the agenda. So if you have your friends, your family, your parents who also want to understand and sit, please call them along with you. And they are most welcome. Let them also understand what is happening. Okay, so let's start the session. So we will start with Allah's name, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, because that's most important for all of us. Now before starting, let us set the agenda for the discussion. So we will start with the importance of IT education. What is the future of IT? And what are the fields that are fueling the future of IT going forward? What are the criteria that are available which you all as students aapko kya consider karna hai, what you should consider while selecting the field? What is the UMO social presence? How you will be connecting with us going forward? And then we will end it up with a Q&A session. So this is going to be the agenda of the session that we are planning today. I will try to make it as simple as possible, and so that it is easier for everybody to understand, grasp, and take it forward from there on. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, so what is the future of IT? The future of IT is getting shaped by several key technologies and trends which are transforming industries, businesses, and all of our daily lives. So if you see any of the industries, whether it be banking and finance, whether it is telecommunications, if it is industrial sector, manufacturing sector, IT has become a key backbone. And the future is IT. So let's talk about what are the future trends that are available. We all would have heard about artificial intelligence, machine learning. What does it do? It drives automation. Something like you've seen Google Maps, a lot of data analytics. Okay, where the doctor, the medicine is now going to be taken over by AI. Decision making. So when you call any call center, automatically your calls get transferred, they get recorded, and a lot of predictive analysis and advanced robotics. So what are these advanced robotics? I'm sure you would have all heard that Tesla is coming up with cars, self-driving cars. So these are advanced robotics, predictive analytics, where the cars can predict the traffic, the signals, and they can work on their own. And hence, AI is going to play a very pivotal role going forward. And it's a very important field going forward from an IT standpoint. Then is quantum computing. Now, to run all these technologies, okay, it is very important to have processors that are able to give that kind of a power to the systems to really learn, develop, and process that kind of data. And for that, we have quantum computing coming in forward. Cloud computing, I think this is a nomenclature which we all have heard. And now it is now getting moved across to on-prem cloud, off-prem cloud, and now hybrid cloud. So cloud is nothing but previously that was data center where every organization used to have its own data center in their premises, is now being centralized. So there is a lot of cost of ownership that moves away from organizations, and for that cost saving, people have moved to cloud. However, they are still retaining a lot of important data which cannot be shared, and they want to keep it to themselves. So that is kept on-prem within their own premises, and data which is not so important, which is like the HR functions or the basic SAP functions, they are actually moved on to the cloud. 5G, we've all heard 5G. First we started with a normal internet, then we moved to 2G, 3G, 4G, and now 5G. How is it helping us? It's faster transmission. Connectivity will become the backbone, because the amount of data we all are using, hum jo aaj use kar rahe hain data, everything is happening because of the good speeds that are available. If those speeds are not available, the session that we are having, okay, these sessions would not be possible. So 5G, 6G, and I'm sure it will all go beyond that. And things like augmented reality, where we can talk to each other, where we can perform functions remotely, are all possible. Virtual reality through gamings and a lot of other things. Sky is the limit. People, entrepreneurs are actually looking at ways of how they can use the net or the data, and use that data to availability, or use that access to reach new barriers, cross barriers and reach new heights. So that's what we also intend to do. Cybersecurity. Now, with the amount of data that is coming into the organizations, with the data that is available on the net, there is cybersecurity. We need to ensure that all this data is secured. Your data, my data, our data about our banks, we are doing banking through the mobiles, we are doing internet banking, we are doing phone banking, we are doing a lot of work through our Aadhaar, applying for passports, you name it, and we are doing everything online. So if it is very important to secure this data, which is important, and people, hackers can really make bad use of it if they are able to get through. So cybersecurity evolution is something that is continuous, and it will keep happening. Now, blockchain. The blockchain is a more technical, terminology of end-to-end, commute or end-to-end process. Like if a product is being parceled by Amazon from a place in China right to your home, in Mumbai, it is done through blockchain, where it is tracked end to end. So these are majorly used in supply chain identifications, decentralized technologies that are, where the work is being spread across different locations across the globe. So blockchain is again very important for certain industries. IoT, Internet of Things. What is Internet of Things? As you say, like today, our mobiles, we have our GPS, we have our locations being traced. Going in the future, we can have our children's wearing wristbands where you can locate your children's. Your cars can be put enabled with IoT, where your cars can be tracked if you've forgotten it somewhere. If somebody is using it, if your child is using it, बच्चा लेके निकल गया है गाड़ी, you want to catch hold of him, you can track him exactly. This is IoT, and IoT can be paired with a lot of use cases. यूज केसेस मतलब आप एक छोटी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी रन कर रहे हो, या इफ यू आर यूजिंग अ क्लॉथ इंडस्ट्री, तो यू कैन सी दैट योर packets that are there, you can track your packets, you can track your luggage, you can track anything, and this is IoT, and this is going to become very cheap going forward. And we will be talking about all these technologies in the coming slides. Sustainability and green IT. Now, while we spoke about a lot of new technologies that are emerging, but ensuring that these technology is not spoiling the world. So green IT is again, where we can, maximize or optimize the energy consumption by reducing the carbon footprint, because we have, something that we have to give back to the nature, also to the world. So that's how green IT is, and sustainability is also coming up in a big way. Automation and robotics. When I was speaking about AI, also, I spoke about automation and robotics. Space exploration, manufacturing, healthcare, every industry, banking, every industry, people are trying to do automation. You go on a Facebook page and you look at some, some pictures or some ideas, or you look out for something on Google. Automatically, the automation tracks that, and then you are able to see the same thing again and again in, whenever you go to, on the net, or whenever you log into your Facebook account or your Instagram account. So this is all automation. And robotics, like manufacturing, like a lot of work is now being transformed to robotics. Space exploration was earlier, robotics started with space exploration because there it was for sending humans, it was difficult. So, but now it is coming into our own lives. And one classic big example is self-driven cars. Let's see, I'm sure in the near future it will become a reality. And then ethical and social consideration. See, it is very important that when we are using so much of technology, I think there has been a lot of misuse of technology also that is happening. There are people who are trolling the other people on normal social sites. There are people who are hacking and taking control of your data. There are a lot of things that are happening, and that's where ethical and social considerations are also very important. So these points that we discussed are actually shaping up the IT going forward. Now, this was a very technical, overview of what IT is. Now, let's get into nitty-gritties. Let's talk about your careers. Let's talk about your future, how we are going to shape your future. So this is the simplest of all, hardware and computer support. So, many in the beginning, first of all, I want to, मैं चाहता हूं कि हम लोग हमारे दिमाग से ये निकाल दें कि IT is very difficult. IT is not difficult. Based on your education, based on your skills, based on your needs, or based on your likings, you can decide what you want to do. So the basic is hardware. Hardware talks about your basic desktops, laptops, your handhelds, which could be your phone, iPads. So these are basic hardware computer chips or computer devices that can be used. And then, once you enter into this field, there are multiple job opportunities. And if you do a proper hardware course, what is the salary that you are getting today? If you are a fresher, you get anywhere around 3 lakhs per annum. And as you progress, as you get experience, it goes to 15 lakhs. It goes even higher because as you progress, as you spend time, आप जब और time spend करेंगे, when you learn more, your salary goes higher. But the computer hardware and hardware is actually, it has not a very high projected growth because there are already a lot of people who are who are actually skilled on this particular subject. So, but still the growth is there. 5% is not small. 5% annually is a very big, because IT as an industry is huge. जैसे आप अगर एक डॉक्टर बनते हो तो आप एक चीज में स्पेशलाइज करते हो, आप एक लॉयर बनते हो तो एक चीज में स्पेशलाइज करते हो. बट आईटी में देयर आर थाउजेंड्स ऑफ फील्ड्स एंड हंड्रेड्स एंड थाउजेंड्स ऑफ डेजिग्नेशंस दैट आर अवेलेबल. And you won't believe me, मैं जब आपको बोलूंगा कि your salaries can range from the from 3 lakh per annum to maybe 3 crores per annum in India. And it is not a lie. Depending upon your skills, depending upon your expertise, these salary ranges are there and people are earning that. करना क्या है, आपको अपना करियर पाथ प्रॉपर्ली डिफाइन करना है, आइडेंटिफाई करना है, विच इज व्हाट वी आर ट्राइंग टू डू हियर टुडे. सो हार्डवेयर एंड कंप्यूटर support, this is the salary range. I showed you the job growth. Now, what are the career options that are available? A basic IT support technician, a desktop support technician, a help desk support technician is जो मतलब एक ऑफिस में बैठ के he will help you, install a patch, restart your computer, or remove your mouse, or remove your power cable, replug your power cable so that there's a power problem. These are basic for L1 kind of level 1 kind of jobs. So this is where it starts from. The mid and senior jobs are senior support, executives, senior desk supervisors, support desk managers, and it goes on. I've just named some here. यहाँ पे मैंने कुछ ही नाम दिए, but there are a lot of designations that are available. Now, if you are getting, if you are not very good at studying, मतलब आपने पढ़ाई की है, आपने basically 12th किया है in some field, and you still want a good career, जहां पे आप ग्रो कर सकते हैं, because what you can do is you can select this. After the entry level certification, there are certifications with smaller organizations or institutes like Jet King, Databyte, and there are a lot of other diplomas that are available. And your base education can be HSC or 12th, and from there you can do this and still go to a good organization, spend some time, learn more, and then grow your career from there on. So, this is the kind of work that you see on the pictures. This is what you would want, you would have to do going forward is making desktops, making computers, correcting them if there is a problem, replacing parts. It could be an office job, it could be a field job. However you like it, those options, because some people like to sit in office well dressed. Some people, who are not so keen on sitting in office, they would like to, वो बाहर जाना चाहेंगे, लोगों से अलग अलग कंपनीज में जाके कंप्यूटर बनाते हैं, लैपटॉप्स बनाते हैं. So there are multiple options that are available. So this is the first option that we spoke about, hardware and computer support. It talks about entry into the IT industry. You get a decent salary, you get a good white collar job, you get a growth path which is available for you. You spend time, आप आगे जाएं, आगे बढ़े. आप जैसे जैसे आप आगे spend करेंगे time, you learn more. Automatically your career growth path increases. Now what is the second? Now इससे एक level ऊपर जाते हैं is computer software. So whenever a person is doing computer software, वो hardware का उसको basic knowledge तो होगा ही. Okay, because that is basic. Now what is a computer software? So here when we are talking about computer software, it is like an operating system basically running on your computer. Now what this operating system does, ये क्या करता है कि आपके जो मशीन का प्रोसेसर है उसका पावर और मेमोरी यूज करके वो आउटपुट डिवाइसेस है, जैसे आपका स्क्रीन है, आपका माउस है, आपका कीबोर्ड है, उन सबको एक साथ में नेविगेट करता है एंड आउटपुट देता है. सो दैट इज एन ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. नाउ व्हाट इज द salaries? Once you are clear on what there are multiple operating systems. आपने सबने सुना होगा, Microsoft is one of them. Then now with Linux coming in, you would have heard about Red Hat. Now with Linux coming in, there are multiple other operating systems that have come in other than Red Hat also, which is like SUSE, Mongo, XYZ. There are thousands of them, but the main industry is still captured by what? It is captured by Microsoft and Red Hat. So these are the operating systems. Salary ranges, yes, it improves. It is from 4.5 lakh again to 15 lakhs. As you learn, as you grow, it can go way beyond 15 lakhs also. Per projected job growth, 6%. The job growth is a little low on this side because of the cloud, where everything is getting centralized into data centers. But yes, there is still growth. Again, here you can, the different jobs, early jobs are similar. Support technician, help desk technician, IT associate. High level jobs are again similar to what was there in computer hardware. But then beyond hardware, when you are doing software, there is more that you can do and there are more learnings that you will have. What can you do? After your certificate or an undergraduate diploma or a postgraduate diploma, you can do professional certifications like Microsoft certification, Microsoft certified systems engineer, Red Hat certified engineer. And you can get better salaries, अच्छी career growth, better visibility, and a good job. You keep learning, you keep growing, career आपका एक rise पे रहेगा. So that's where computer software is also very important. However, there sometimes we as children feel कि अब मैंने IT में मैंने थोड़ा कर लिया, अब मैं आगे programming नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, या I'm not able to do difficult tasks, algorithms, jobs. It doesn't end there. You still have, even after you've spent a couple of years, there are still jobs that you can do which will give you a decent salary and a good work balance, work-life balance. I'm just putting on the screen, some of the names of, the softwares, that are available. These softwares, we use it day in, day out. हम जब मोबाइल पे यूज करते हैं तो उसमें Android या Apple का सॉफ्टवेयर बोलते हैं. But here on a desktop, it is basically Microsoft, Linux. It could be Red Hat, it could be Mac, it could be anything. So these are all there. This is for your reference. What is the next? Network and telecommunication. Now we are moving a little higher. So network IT professionals, they work with network related tasks. Because today, आप एक company में जब जाएंगे तो एक computer काम नहीं करता. There are multiple computers. There are multiple systems. Then there is a server at the back end. So these all need to be collected or connected to each other so that, information can flow seamlessly. This information could be like, अगर आपकी बैंक है तो मतलब आपने अगर एक ATM से पैसा निकाला तो वो दूसरे ATM में reflect होना चाहिए. All these things are connected to network. So network has various levels and this is a very good field. The salaries are starting, would be from 4 lakhs and it could go up to 20 lakhs. But I can assure you, 20 lakhs is not the end. It goes up to 40 lakhs also. Proper network specialists who are running, network administration for large organization, they are earning a huge amount of money. I think this is one area that we can look into. Projected job growth is low because, there are a lot of people getting into this field. Okay, but, the career options are many. If you see network administrator, these are early career jobs: network administration, system administration, network implementation, or system analyst. And senior jobs are, senior, network engineer, network security engineer, cloud network engineer. And as you keep growing, these salaries, these career options keep growing. Or you can start as a network engineer and then on your job learn and progress appropriately. So that's also a very good option to have. Now, what can you do? A basic requirement would be 12th. But if you have your, a diploma or a degree, that always helps. But अगर वो नहीं है, तो आप 12th भी कर सकते हैं. And then you can do, professional certifications like Cisco Certified Network Administrator, Juniper Certified Network Program, professional. So these are available, and these are available at very low cost. And going for आगे slides में मैं आपको बताऊंगा how we as UMO will be able to, give you that benefit. So let's keep that for the next slide. But then network is a very strong field, very good field, highly competitive, and very good salaries. Here I'm just putting some nomenclatures of the names, of the type of networks. I think this is all available on the net. And more importantly, when we are having the sessions, the technical sessions, which I will again be speaking about, I will get into more details on how we plan to do it. Then we spoke about artificial intelligence. Projected job growth is very high because this is starting. So yes, what is artificial intelligence? As I explained earlier, there are a lot of things that are being done in this area. Companies are using artificial intelligence to do HR functions, to do, repeated jobs. एक ही काम जो repeat हो रहा है वो उसको artificial intelligence के through करवाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, so that जो pattern वाले job है, जो similar jobs हैं, okay, उसको automatically कर सकें, and people, you don't need humans to do that job. So everybody in IT is thinking about how to reduce reliance on human beings and, get it done through artificial intelligence. Salaries, यहाँ पे, see, start salaries will not be very high. But then if you see the package, as you grow, आप कम से कम 5 लाख से 55 lakhs. 55 lakhs is a very decent salary. एक अच्छी salary है जहाँ पे आप एक अच्छी जिंदगी जी सकते हैं, आपके parents, आपकी family, you can do a lot, with it. So this is a field, but here you will have to spend your time, and you will have to do proper education. You cannot do it after a 12th. ये नहीं चलेगा. You will have to do your degree or a diploma minimum, and then do professionalized certification or join a job and then learn. जो बोलते हैं ना, on-job training. So use an on-job training. These are some career options that are available. The early career jobs, the mid-career jobs, but the sky is the limit for AI. When I spoke about, basic requirement is your degree or diploma with science or data science. Then after you do this, if you want to do your masters, you can do that. You can also specialize in respective fields. And, once you do that, you are ready to get into the market, get into good companies, big companies, multinationals, and set your career. Spend time, think about it. We will have sessions on AI also going forward, which I will speak about later. AI is the future. I think we all know that. Now, data center. Again, coming back to what is a data center? A data center is actually a physical location where, all the people who are working, like what we are working, everything is connected to a backend systems which are there in a data center, which gives all the data inputs. Like when we are discussing today, the presentation that I'm giving you, of the Zoom meeting that we are into, this is all being run by some application running in one of the data centers. It could be sitting anywhere in the globe. And using the network or using the technology, we are able to access the data, and that's the data center. Again, the data center jobs, there are many. Okay. The salary ranges are also decent. The projected job growth is still decent because मैं जैसे आपको मैंने पहले बताया था कि data center have two options, either ऑफ प्रेम जैसे मतलब सेंट्रलाइज डेटा सेंटर और ऑन प्रेम. सो ये चीज फिर से बढ़ रही है एंड आई थिंक देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ फ्यूचर इन दिस. The jobs are many, you need to have server specialists in a data center, electrical engineers, security personnel, facility managers, maintenance workers. एक data center में there are precision AC होता है, power power का ये होता है, power systems होते हैं, electrical engineers लगते हैं. Then there are UPS होते हैं, uninterrupted power supply के लिए. Precision ACs होते हैं. Rodent repeller तक होते हैं कि भैया एक चूहा नहीं घुस जाए, because the amount of data that is there, you cannot risk that data. Any company cannot risk. The jobs, mid and senior jobs, operation managers, project managers, handling big data centers. The salaries again, 4 lakhs to 20 lakhs is an average salary. Sky is the limit. It can go up to 40, 50, 60 lakhs. Please select your career appropriately. There are so many options that are available. Or I'm talking about only the 12, 13 higher fields. In every of these higher fields, there will be hundreds and hundreds of different roles that are available. Again, here you need to have your basic, basic certification, degree, diploma, something. And from there, you do a data center operation certified management professional kind of a professionalized courses. They're readily available in the market, not very expensive, and I think not very difficult also. It sometimes it is like a fun job, where what you're doing a night shift in a data center, something goes off, you have to repair it. It's not that you have to do something in writing, you have to remember, this is not coding, this is hands-on job. You will be putting your hands into the data center, working with the hardware, replacing the hardware, configuring networks, configuring systems. This is a fun job. If you start spending time, इस पे जितना आप time दोगे आपको उतना मजा आएगा. And it's not sitting in one office or something. So this is also a good opportunity which I think people will have. And as I said, CCTV, rodent repellers, firewalls, network, storage, compute, everything is there in the data center. And if you take data center as an opportunity, you can excel in any of these fields. All these fields become open for you. On the screen, if you can see, this is how a data center looks like. Okay. So these presentations will be available on our social sites for you to really look at them. So spend time and understand if you and take it forward from there. Then again, database management. What is database management? Database is software that helps organize and retrieve data. It could be a database from a bank, where the bank has its customers. It could be database from a telecom, Vodafone का database. उसके कितने customers हैं, कितने prepaid customers हैं, कितने postpaid customers हैं, कितने customers पैसा time पे देते हैं. All these things are databases. And these databases need to be accurate because इसके हिसाब से billing होती है. A lot of work happens. So this is also a very, very significant field. इसमें salaries range from 6 lakhs to 48 to 50 lakhs. You can really grow fast in this particular field if you are able to spend time, do some professional certifications. आपका career बहुत fast grow कर सकता है. The job growth is low because a lot of people are selecting this because there is a lot of high potential. Not only in India, even globally, there is a lot of high potential in this. Junior administrator, L1 database monitoring, mid-level jobs, database developer, SQL developers, modelers, analysts, data engineering, data governance. जैसे जैसे आप सीखेंगे आपको पता चलेगा इन सब का मतलब क्या होता है. But it is all around data. And data is something that we all, हमारे mobile पे जो contacts है, that is also what it is. It is data. But now when we are talking about big organizations, the data is huge. And if I am using WhatsApp, what would the WhatsApp be having? WhatsApp would be having my data, all my chats, all my pictures on their server, on my mobile. So there's a lot of data that is flowing in the market. So that analyzing those data, putting it in a proper form, and then utilizing it appropriately is database management. And a lot of things are coming up, a lot of future in this particular field. Minimum eligibility is, I would say that 10+2. However, if you ask me, you need a basic degree or diploma if you really want to grow. अगर आप इसमें आगे सचमुच बढ़ना चाहते हैं तो you really need to spend time and you do your education. While I have seen people with a 10+2 also doing professional certification, जैसे Oracle के ऊपर कोई certification कर लिया, Oracle database management, SQL के ऊपर कर लिया. These are different softwares. तो इसके ऊपर करके भी आप कर सकते हो. You can have a good field, but if you really want to go get into the high league and you want to earn a lot of money, then you have to do your basic education at least from a degree or a diploma minimum. And this is a very good field. So this is what I was explaining you, that a database, it's a database management system. It could be your app, it could be users, could be anything. And just a classic example on how raw database and values are put into a database management system, and how they are then converted into a flow of data that can be utilized for various purposes. When we discuss, I'm going to have sessions, technical sessions on these. There we will get into more deep knowledge of what a database management system is. I've put in what are the databases that are most popular. So if you can see, Oracle is actually leading, but there are still multiple other databases. Could be SQL, Microsoft SQL, SQL is there. Lot of them are there. MongoDB, MariaDB, lot of databases there. Open source databases have come up. So बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. But then you can professionalize in one, and then once your concepts are clear, then you can keep growing in the other fields also. Cyber security. When we started about future of IT, the amount of data that is there, the amount of important data, जो हमारा आपका data है, it is all around us. It is in our phones, it is in our laptops, it's all around us in the form of electronic. And to keep them secure is very important. And hence, this particular field, excellent salaries, very high growth, huge potential. Projected job growth is 32%. The way the internet is growing, the way the data is growing, the way online working is growing, online banking, as I explained to you, everything is now getting online. So the number of cyber security experts that are required are not able to, the number of people that are there are not able to fulfill the requirement. And there is a huge demand for cyber security. I think this is one concept. And cybersecurity basically adds on to your network skills, because it is basically around network and network and firewalls. Or वहां से ये cybersecurity, but then it has multiple fields again in itself. And there are a lot of job opportunities, some mid-level and career opportunities that I'm showing you on the screen. Here again, you need to have your proper degree. Once you have your degree, once you have your diploma, a proper certification, then go in for a professionalized certification and then join a good company at a decent salary, make your career. Cybersecurity, a lot of professional courses are available, while on our own Instagram channel, Facebook page, if you can, go and, see our pages, we will be sharing you those links also. Please go on those pages, because there will be a lot of such data that will be available which you can use, on what are the certifications that are available, what are the options that are available. So ये सारी चीजें आपको मिलेंगी. And security is important. Importance of cyber security, I've just put in some slide. There are a lot of tools that use for security. It could be firewall, it could be basic functions, it could be algorithms, a lot of things. But cyber security is one of the most prominent futuristic careers that are available today. We discussed about cloud computing. Okay, cloud computing, again, people have now moved to cloud. पहले जो कंपनीज डेटा अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, अपने ऑफिस में रखा करती थी, अब वो सेंट्रलाइज्ड डेटा सेंटर में होता है. दैट इज क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग. दिस हैज अ वेरी डिसेंट प्रोजेक्टेड ग्रोथ अराउंड 8%, not as high as cyber security, but yes, a lot of growth is there. But the companies that are running this, cloud, and who are the leading masters today, are companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, IBM. So you can imagine that the future is there with cloud computing. And how this helps is, instead of buying your own data center, instead of having your own servers, technology, application, what you do is you host it on a company like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, IBM, and use their services to get your data, to put your data, to access your data. So that's what cloud computing is all about. We'll have detailed sessions on cloud computing also. It's a part of our curriculum. So please enroll if you want to, learn more. Here are some jobs, cloud engineer, cloud computing programmer, architect, consultants, a lot of options available. Again, basic education is required. You need a degree or diploma. You may not be able to really do a 12th and get into cloud computing. Why some people still do, but what they have to do is then have a 12th plus a lot of professional certification. Or if you have a degree or diploma properly, then you need a professional certification, or you join an organization where they'll teach you what work they need out of you. So software as a service, these are the different types of cloud. Infrastructure as a service, these are different cloud computing methodologies that are there, where you can use a software as a service. You don't have to buy your software. You can use infrastructure like servers, networks, firewalls as a service. So these all the options are there in cloud. A lot of good technology available here. जाके सीखना है, करना है. Lot of good career options. आप इसमें अपना career बना सकते हो. You can lead a successful life. Features, I will get into these more detail in the technical sessions, and we'll talk about that in the coming slide. Now, software development, this is one area where I always feel that software developers are different kind of people who enjoy doing software development, and this is one field which is never going to die. Okay, people will actually need software programmers, because every day some new software is coming, some new application is coming, some new database is coming. So to refine that, fine tune that, utilize it for your own purposes, you need software developers. And the projected growth is high, very high. If you see from an industry standpoint, having a projected job growth of 25% is very high. And the earlier career jobs itself is like, from a software programmer to front-end developers. Mid and senior jobs are plenty. Okay, I've just named some on the screen. Maybe you can read them, but you can, and the salary ranges that I have put is not it. It could go into multiple higher numbers. Okay, so it's not that it's from 4 lakhs to 36 lakh. It could be much higher. It could be double. But I'm giving you an average. Okay, for a mid and earlier career level job, still 36 lakhs per annum is not bad. And if you are able to really learn and grow, it could be much higher. Now, learning, again, a basic degree or diploma is required. If you are not able to do a degree diploma, please at least do your BSc, okay, with IT. And then you select languages like Python, Java, C, C++, Ruby, and multiple languages that are available, software programming languages, and use those programming languages to enhance your skills and then set up a career. Okay, so this is one more career option. And a lot of these career options are actually interdependent on each other. Like, if you're a software developer, still you can get into database. Still you can get into, something like cloud computing and, do work there also. But a pure software development job is preparing software, analyzing, removing, issues or from the algorithms, proper coding, which you call as coding जो बोलते हैं ना हम, वो proper लैपटॉप पे बैठ के coding करना है, data बनाना है, applications बनाना है, programs banana hai. That is proper software development. On the screen now is available what are the different programming languages and what is their use. मतलब कितना वो use हो रही है. Like if you see Python, SQL, Java, C++, these are basically the highest used software programming languages. So select one, try karo. If you are really interested in programming as a child, I think this is a career which you should not leave. इसमें effort डालो and the sky is the limit again. IoT. So Internet of Things is basically more related to your product. IoT is like, as I said, आपका क्या business है उसमें आप Internet of Things कैसे use कर सकते हैं. Like if I have a business of transporting a Swiggy. Okay, I just take an example. If I'm a Swiggy owner of Swiggy, so where are the people who are actually delivering my food? To track them, I can have an IoT device set up. If my children are going to school, I can have an IoT device on their hands or a wristband. If I'm a car developer, I can have it on my cars. If I'm a car owner, I can have it on my car to track my car. If I am a mobile phone owner, I can have it on my mobile. A lot of things, Internet of Things. आप क्या काम करते हो आप उस काम में कहीं ना कहीं से आप IoT को use करेंगे because the technology will not be very expensive. Having an IoT device would cost you nothing more than maybe 1,000 rupees in the near future. और अगर आपकी कोई इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है और अगर वो 1,000 रुपए से मतलब आप उसको सिक्योर कर सकते हो एंड यू कैन ट्रैक इट एट एनी पॉइंट इन टाइम, आई थिंक दैट मेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ सेंस. And that's where people are using this technology a lot. Again, there's a lot of software development and engineering involved in this. So you can again select jobs. These are basically solution oriented jobs. These are not product oriented jobs, these are solution oriented jobs. Again, you need a bachelor's degree, and then you can again take some professionalized courses like business analytics, and maybe some algorithm frameworks. Lot of the options are available. I leave you to decide, but there's a lot of hard work, a lot of study, but you will have to do that. But then your career graph can grow. Now, what is data science? Again, when we spoke about DBMS, there is a lot of data available. Artificial intelligence, whatever is being worked, it is being worked, or it is the algorithms are being used to analyze data, statistics, maths, computer engineering, anything that is there, needs a data. Now, there is a lot of data available on the net, which is raw data. How you convert that raw data into meaningful data is something that is important. Like, if I'm using, मैं अपना Facebook use कर रहा हूँ, मुझे घर देखना है, तो मैंने जाके एक दो बार क्लिक किया कि एक दो हाउसिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स आए, आई जस्ट क्लिक्ड ऑन देम, तो ऑटोमेटिकली the Facebook algorithm will identify that this person is looking for a house, तो वो ऑटोमेटिकली आगे जाके मुझे उसी टाइप के पोस्ट दिखाता रहेगा. If I'm wanting to purchase say a mobile phone and I click on maybe a mobile phone, or I select something of that sort, well, automatically it will using data science, using those algorithms, using those artificial intelligence, it keeps getting me those things. Again, salary ranges are good. Basically the job is using raw data or unanalyzed data, unproductive data, to make it into a data that is usable in some form, is called as data science. DBMS is also a part of data science, but then data science has many more fields. Projected job growth, again, very high, because lot of organizations have lot of data. मेरे बंदे कितने बजे ऑफिस में आते हैं, नहीं जाते हैं, how you want to use data? सारे everybody has a card reader. I can use data science to see that which person is coming on time, who is not coming on time, उसकी सैलरी काटनी है, क्या करना है. आप जितना इसमें दिमाग लगाओगे, आप उसके यूज केसेस आप खुद ही बना सकते हो. So these are some again data science jobs. यहाँ पे मैंने L1, L2 मतलब mid और low level jobs नहीं डाले हैं, because here if you are into you are a database management engineer or you are a programmer, from there you can grow on to a data scientist. Okay, so these are the options that are available. Again, degree is required because this is a very high technical skill job. This has a very high projected growth. It has a very high potential as a part of career, and there are a lot of careers. You go into the industry and you'll get a lot of people wanting to hire data scientists. And there are a lot of institutes who do professionalized courses also around this. Again, how the data science life cycle works, what the business analysts do, a lot of things, I've just, and what are the different jobs that are available. I put some things on the screen. These will be available for you. Aap ye dekho, and we will be having detailed sessions. We will come to those later. Now, what we spoke about before this was all the overarching fields of IT. Today, we did our first session, which is on the 28th of September, which is IT counseling. Now, what we intend to do is have multiple sessions on each of these technologies, where we will be having a detailed deep dive. Because अब आपको एक overall idea मिल गया है on what are the different fields that are available in IT on an overall perspective. But now getting into more detail nitty-gritties, it's still people might require a little bit of help, and people need to understand what they are getting into. So what we have planned is that we will be having sessions of each of these subjects, maybe 2 sessions, or wherever the subject is a little more in depth, we'll have 3 sessions. So the first session will be basic fundamentals, and what are the hardware technologies, and what are the OEMs that are there, and what is it that kind of work that will have to be done. These sessions will help you understand and clear your concepts on that particular subject, make you ready, and go out in the market and at least speak about it. Like, because it is not necessary कि आप लोग सब IT की job ही करें. Under getting into some of these, and your own skill, because today we are using IT for everywhere. Like, on your phone you're using IT, you're using your iPad, you're using laptops, desktop. छोटी छोटी companies and laptop, desktop तो जरूरी है सबके लिए. So it is very important that you understand and select your courses. And people who are students, बच्चे जो actually यहाँ पे अपना career बनाना चाहते हैं, वो इन सारे options में से select करें. We will be putting a detailed training dates for all these sessions, and please join those sessions. एक और मेरा request है to the students who have joined today, to their parents or whoever is watching this video. किसी का the UMO की ये जो initiative है, ये जो vision था, is for the betterment of the community. Okay? किसी का भला करने से हमारा बुरा नहीं होता. तो अगर आपको यहाँ से कुछ benefit मिला है, या आपको कुछ समझ में आया है, आपको और कुछ हमसे जानना है, प्लीज डू दैट एंड प्लीज स्प्रेड दिस वर्ड. बिकॉज अगर ये किसी और का भी भला होगा, इट इज वी नीड टू हेल्प ईच अदर. वी हैव टू गेट आउट ऑफ द क्रैब मेंटालिटी कि हम एक दूसरे को केकड़ों की तरह नीचे ना खींचे, बट वी वर्क एज अ टीम एंड वी पुश ईच अदर एज अ कम्युनिटी कि भाई सबका भला हो. If you know that you are not using IT, but there are some friends of yours who are actually interested, let them go through these sessions, let them join, enroll, let them come to us. There is a lot of help. Now, coming to what you will be gaining out of these sessions. When these sessions are done, the first important thing that you will gain is that we are going to have tie-ups with institutes and companies, organizations, universities who have privately, who give tuitions around these particular subjects, to give people who are members of UMO, students who are members of UMO, with a special discounts. So once these sessions complete, we will be given a code or a detail where you can go enroll for those sessions and get discounts on the course fees. Every course would have a different discount level, but yes, we will be pushing for highest discounts. That is something that we have planned, and we have tied up with multiple such organizations. What is the other objectives? The second is that you will learn your skills. Even if you don't take IT as a job, आपको फिर भी एक अच्छी knowledge मिलती है, which you are using in your daily life. Maybe you're the social world, everything is now on technology, so you get a good knowledge. And these are not very heavy sessions, these are very light. I will try to keep it as simple as possible. However, since it is technology, I will have to talk about terms and things that are more technical in nature, but I will try to keep it simple so that more people can understand. So that is the second advantage. Third advantage is that once you enroll, and if you feel that IT, getting into these courses or universities is expensive for you, okay, we are also planning to fund some students who are actually in the need. We are also planning to help them with their careers. So please align with us. Go to our website, go to our Instagram account, and these our website details, Instagram account, Facebook page. Please follow them for the latest updates. हम फिल्म स्टार्स को फॉलो करते हैं, वी फॉलो फुटबॉल स्टार्स, स्पोर्ट्स स्टार्स, क्रिकेट स्टार्स. एक ऐसी चीज भी फॉलो कर लें जिससे कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन गैदर हो. And this information will be very basic, simple information that you can actually utilize. You can utilize, maybe your children can utilize, maybe your friends can utilize. Follow and take advantage. That's only what we can say. While, I would really want to thank you for your overwhelming response, where we have so many students in the first session where we had to cut it off, and maybe we will have to plan another session to accommodate the rest of the people. So you are the first lucky ones who have been able to get. So please take advantage of it. UMO social presence, as I said, we are coming up with our Facebook, our Instagram. We have our IMT, UMO news channel. A lot of things are there which you will be getting the details on mail. Please go through that mail. Don't, and I've seen that during the form registration, a lot of people have given a wrong email address, wrong phone number. We are not going to send phone, we are not going to say, call you unnecessarily. It's only important information that is going to be shared is when, these numbers will be called at. right? That's it from my end. I would like to thank you for your time, patience. I would, we will be having seminars, physical seminars also at times. So please stay tuned with us, and we will ensure that we spread a lot more knowledge. And after today, a lot more technical content, a lot more technical learnings about different fundamentals or different future of IT. And we will also have mentors or industry leaders coming in and giving their speeches on the different subjects that we spoke about. These are people who have made their careers, who are at big organizations. They're running large companies on their own. They will come, they will talk about IT, they will talk about the career, they will talk about the technical aspects. And we want you to learn directly from the experts. So please stay in touch. Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Rakshinda Zahid, IMT News, London.